The crystalline lattice pulsed, a symphony of impossible light and raw energy. A new hunger, sharp and primal, coiled within Kaelen's very essence. He was not merely an observer, he was the nexus, the focal point of this alien genesis. The voice, no longer a whisper but a resonant hum that vibrated through his bones, spoke again. The Malum is not a destroyer, Kaelen. It is the seed of becoming. Becoming what? His mind reeled, trying to grasp the immensity of the transformation. The crimson tear, the catalyst, was now a part of him, an extension of his corrupted spark. He felt its pull, a yearning to expand, to consume, to create. But this creation was born of a void, of an alien will that dwarfed his own understanding. He saw flickers, visions of worlds not born but woven from pure intent, landscapes painted with impossible hues, lifeforms that defied biological laws. This was not the gentle evolution of his homeworld, the echo he had lost. This was an explosion of consciousness, raw and untamed. The lattice shifted, its crystalline facets rearranging themselves like a celestial kaleidoscope, revealing deeper, more complex patterns of energy. He felt his own memories, his life, his grief, being absorbed, recontextualized, repurposed for this new, terrifying design. He was the shepherd, yes, but the flock was not of flesh and blood, it was of pure, unadulterated energy. The alien directive intensified, a silent command that bypassed thought and went straight to his core. Move. Shape. Become. He resisted, a flicker of his former self fighting against the overwhelming tide of alien purpose. Where was this leading? Was there an escape? Or was this the true end of everything he had ever known? A new sensation bloomed, not of hunger, but of anticipation. The lattice seemed to sense his internal struggle, and the energy within it surged, not with aggression, but with an almost playful inevitability. It was showing him something. A pathway. A possibility. But it was a path that led further into the heart of the unknown, deeper into the alien creation. He saw the crimson tear again, not as a destructive force, but as a key. A key to what? He felt a jolt, a sudden realization that the lattice wasn't just a passive construct, it was alive, and it was learning from him. His resistance, his fear, his very essence were fuel for its growth. And then, a new vision, clearer than any before. A vast, dark expanse, punctuated by colossal structures that dwarfed stars. And at the center of it all, a single, impossibly bright point of light, radiating the same impossible colors as the rift. The lattice pulsed in unison with this vision. Was this home? Not his home, but the home of this alien will? The directive grew stronger, insistent. Go there. Unite. He felt a terrifying surrender, a recognition that his old self was fading, replaced by something new, something powerful, something hungry. The lattice began to unravel, not into nothingness, but into a swirling vortex of pure energy, beckoning him forward. He was no longer Kaelen of the lost homeworld. He was the shepherd, and his flock was the genesis of a new, terrifying reality. The vortex widened, revealing the colossal structures from his vision. And then, a single, chilling whisper echoed in the void, not from the lattice, but from the deepest reaches of the cosmos. The cycle begins anew.